Alrighty, page 69, Jig. It's a nasty little piece, and it's a fun little piece. One thing you should take note of right away is that you can practice this with block chords through different parts. The right hand at the very beginning, then left hand, and then there's a few other notes to figure out stepwise. Okay? We'll measure 5. And even that last measure, 8. Oh, we've been practicing arpeggio, so you got it. There you go. Okay. Then measure 9. And again. Measure 13. And the last measure. G major arpeggio. You got this. You have all the skills here. You just got to put it together to make a piece. So, what I would recommend doing first is block chording through all those spots. Then, go back and do the block chords with the other part. So, beginning. And then give it a shot. But you see, once you get through all those positions, then it's just a matter of finding a few little extra connecting pathways to get through the spots that aren't arpeggios. Okay, we're going to keep going. Sounds like one of our chord progression exercises. Sounds like one of the chord progression exercises from MUS 118. Figure it out and arpeggio. That's all it is. Okay, that's what you do to put it together and get it hands together quick. Okay, the actual technical mechanism takes a little bit longer to make it smooth, which we'll do. But first, you got to do that. So let's go back to the blocks. Once you get that down, it's just about adding motion. And the hand, it's just going down. If you can see on the side here. I mean, you could do that. If you could do this, then it's just a matter of resetting the wrist. Okay, and the arm and wrist nice and loose here. You know, I'm not like, but... And the left hand you can see over here. And then down motion. Down. So I'm going, and I'm exaggerating the motion just because you have to do that when you're teaching so that I get my point across. But you're not going to be, you're going to have to start practicing that way, but you won't do it all the time. And here we go. You can see. Okay, and it's just about working out the choreography between one side to the next here. So it doesn't come together that easy. Okay, I'm just going to caution you on that. But you have enough skills to put that together pretty quickly and with minimal hitches. I would work in all those ways. Block and then hands together blocked. But then, just like the other piece, record yourself playing one hand and then practice the other. Practice along with that recording with the other hand. And vice versa. So that works really well. And yeah, do it. And then start piecing it together slow. There is some beat group methodology you could do with this. Like the 3-1-2, we do 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. That does work. You might not need to do too much of it with this, but you should try it. So 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so forth. And if you can't do that fluidly, stick with it. And B, C. Okay. Here's where you might have trouble. Look at the page, look at the keys, look at the page, look at the keys, get all set. And so forth. When the hands switch motion, they trade off the motion, that's where things will get iffy. So you can use that method for those places and then tying in all the rest. So you see how all this is coming full circle. Your arpeggios, your chord progressions, a little bit of your scales here, but then also the technical practice with the different beat groups. Okay, we don't want any bar line stalling. Okay. Once you've done all that, then you can start piecing it together slow. And maybe that's as far as you get. So then you go back and you try it again. And then in some spots you're going to struggle. Then you have some other methods to revert back to. You don't have to keep doing the whole piece with all those methods. You can. It'll take a long time. But start working it up. And then the spots that aren't coming together, go back, try those methods again and again. And then if you're really stuck, give me a holler and I'll help you out. I would like to hear you play this before the quiz in class. So maybe we can rob a little class time for this. And that way I can work with y'all one-on-one a little bit and then make sure you're ready for the quiz. Practice.